Why and when did you create Minton's?
Well, we incorporated our company in May of 2002, but we started probably about 4 months before that, and we did it because it was my husband's dream.
How much has changed since then?
A lot. It's been 25 years now, and Mr. Minton, that's Larry Minton, is no longer with us. We lost him about 10 years ago, but we made a promise to keep the school going, and we have. And that's where my kids come in to help out, and especially Alex Minton.
What was your initial involvement with the academy?
Well, originally, it started with lessons. I was taking lessons with my father for drums. Then I started taking lessons for guitar, and I kind of felt my niche and passion with music as far as vocals and some guitar playing at the same time. And then it quickly grew into teaching a few years down the line with trombone playing through, Briar Woods and Eagle Ridge here in Ashburn. And I quickly learned that, I love doing what I do. I love teaching.
What is your position at the academy?
I am a private teacher, so I teach piano, vocals, and guitar. I have been here with Minton's for on and off for 14 years.
How long have you been teaching at Minton's?
More than 15 years.
To you, what makes the academy special, this one?
The kids.
I started taking lessons at Minton's around 2018, and I started because I thought playing an instrument would be really cool, and I've always had a love for rock music, so I thought I might just pick up the guitar.
Minton's is special to me because it's family owned. It's run by a wonderful family that I'm part of, and the people who started it, who founded it, Mr. Minton and Miss Anne-Marie Minton, they just have always been passionate about music, and I think that's what makes Minton so special.
I think it's our teachers and the rapport that the teachers have with the students.
What makes the teachers so special? Do they have a technique?
The thought process behind it is really just, number one, tailor it to the individual, so no two people are alike. So that first, you have to put yourself in the mindset, in the shoes of someone else. That is first and foremost. If first class you're not thinking like that child is thinking and how they're going to perceive it, you got some stuff to work on as a teacher, in my opinion. And again, it takes a while to get there. You have to meet multiple people and families and see how you're going to go about teaching them. But the idea is that the language of music is a language, and we can all speak it. We all do speak it. So how am I going to get that across to the individual in a step-by-step way that helps them grow through not only scales, theory in general, into playing songs, having fun with them, and being able to play along with other people in group settings. It's a trade secret that is hard to even explain. It's a mentality.
It's not a huge chain corporation, so there's a lot of connections between all the students and all the teachers here.
Throughout the history of the academy, what do you think has been the biggest challenge?
I guess the biggest challenge is my location. I'm actually located in an industrial park, which means I'm not in a strip mall, so people don't walk by and see us. So we get most of our kids word of mouth.
We may not be a storefront that you're driving past on Claiborne Parkway, but we are right here in the heart of Ashburn.
COVID was a huge challenge, and trying to do online lessons, trying to make the change from one to the other, and when the technology wasn't quite keeping up. And it's particularly difficult for drums. Some people have really nice setups and they can successfully teach online. I find that I would need a student to have probably 3 cameras, one on their feet, one on their hands, and then one on their upper body to be able to see, what I would need to see to really teach them.
Well, it impacted us tremendously. We did lose a lot of clientele just due to the fear of everything going on. And yeah, a lot of them came back, but I think a lot of people also take that time to realize maybe music isn't their biggest passion. Hopefully down the line they do realize that it's for everybody. But I would also say that the silver lining of COVID was learning how to teach online, because a lot of our teachers had not taught online before. And there's a lot of caveats to that. There's a lot of things you have to think about when you teach online versus in person.
COVID was absolutely the worst experience I have ever had in my life. And I am so glad I'm still here. I mean, I have a lot of that to be thankful for from the people I rent from. They actually worked with us so that we could stay and keep going. My parents and the kids were absolutely wonderful.
What services does Minton's provide, and do they apply to people of all all age ranges?
We do for all ages. So we teach, our biggest thing is we teach lessons. It's one-on-one private lessons. That's children from 5 all the way to adults 99 years old. I actually have a woman here, she's 73, and she takes drum lessons, and she's really doing quite well.
I live in Ashby Ponds, and they had a exercise class called drumming, and I started doing that, and I really loved it. I decided one day to look up music schools in Ashburn, and Minton School came up saying they take students from 7 to 99.
Sorry, what is the importance of music or the arts, not only to kids, but people?
Oh, well, it's like a flower, you know? It doesn't have to be there, but it sure is pretty.
Music, I think, is one of the most important things ever created. It's like a way for people to express themselves, express their creativity, and I think math and science is very important as well, but you can always recreate that. You can't ever recreate good music. Everyone's different.
It's been quite a journey, and I'm excited to see where it takes us next.